Hello, hello, welcome. It's Ruth here, Artful Stampin. It's Wednesday, so we're going to be stamping a stamped one sheet wonder. This is something that I'm fairly well known for now on certain areas of the Artful Stampin community on YouTube, which there's always room for it to grow. So please come in and join this wonderful community of people who love stamping and being creative. So I'm wanting to just try and do a very, very quick one because I know that sometimes I might spend up to an hour making one of these, and you haven't all got an hour to spend doing this. So I'm going to try and show you how to do a fairly quick one. I'm hoping my sound is good today. Please can I check in? Let's just check. Yeah, okay. So I restarted my computer. Just when things don't work, you're just like, I'm just gonna try restarting, doing the whole switch it off and switch it on again thing. And it seems to have worked. I was listening to some music through my headpiece earlier and it was working. So I'm hoping the sound is fine. If it goes a bit wonky, please just let me know in the chat. Hi Vicky, hi Bonnie, hi Jackie, Denise, Lisa, Judy, Susan, Tracy. Great to see you. Okay, so I haven't got many like what I would call nice large big floral stamps right at the moment. Textured floral is the main one. I am planning to order one of the new stamp sets that are in the scrapbooking collection, the one that Vicky's got and already played with that I haven't got yet. And yeah, so until that comes, I'm just going to use what I have. But I've got an idea, just a little idea, but not a massive idea. What I'm going to do is start by stamping with, let me just put some of these away, a lightish colour underneath. You know what, I'm going to go for Daffodil. I'm going to put Melon Mambo over the top. I do need to grab another mat, or grab two mats in fact. Right, let's get stamping. I'm going to be using that lovely new leaf set as well. The one that's in the mini catalogue. Hi Jennifer from Sioux Falls, South Dakota. Jennifer, have you been on this channel before? Your name seems familiar, but it could just be me. Vicky's babysitting? Woohoo! Go Vicky. Alright, let me just sort my other camera out. It's on its way. Hello, Miss Marianne Shaz. Alright, let's get going. Are we connecting? Are we connecting? Hey. Alright. Let's rock and roll. Let's do some stamping and have some fun. Yep. Don't want to lose any stamps on the journey there. If we're going to do a tried and tested formula that I have used before, I'm going to go for cluster in the middle and then one in each corner. Those of you who are familiar with this style of stamping, or if you've been watching me for a little while, will have seen me do this before. So, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to stamp the yellow upside down. Okay, so for example, I want my flower to look like it's facing inwards, but I'm going to do that with another colour. But for this yellow, I'm actually going to stamp it the wrong way up. And for those of you who are familiar with this stamp and stamping this way, will know that sometimes I like to stamp a lighter colour of this flower underneath and upside down a darker colour, because I don't like these white bits. I don't like it. So I thought, what if we put yellow underneath some Melon Mambo? Oh, thank you, Shaz. Hi, Suzanne. Oh, nice. Oh, lovely to see you. Hi, Bob.
Yes, I thought I recognised your name, Jennifer. You're going to have to tell me a bit more about yourself. Then I'll start to be a bit more, I'll start remembering you. Um, as you can imagine, a lot of people pass through the Artful Stampin um, chat. So I'm afraid until people start like telling me about themselves, I don't always remember straight away. So you just have to forgive me and bear with, but I'm sure it will come to me. Oh, Sheila, enjoy. Bless you, we've had ours this evening. Okay, so now I'm stamping in the right direction. Can you see that? I'm stamping how I really want the flowers to show up. But can you see now I've got that lovely little bit of yellow underneath them. So, oh, Barb, every time Barb, my memory of Barb is that she's the lady that was shocked that I stamped blue roses, and then she realised, why not? Why can't Ruth stamp blue roses if she wants to? Hi, Philip from Tennessee. Welcome. Hi, Lisa. Hi, Tracy. Paula. Who else is here? Dagmar. Hey, not seen you for a little while. Oh, great to see you all. Okay, so that's the pink gone down, and I wanted just to stamp something really happy and bright tonight, just to kind of cheer up anybody who's feeling a bit meh, you know, that meh feeling. I know some of you are going through some tricky times at the moment as well, whether it's your own health, people who are near and dear to you. So sending you lots and lots and lots of love, and I hope this just brightens your day. I know I can't take any of the pain away, but I might be able to brighten your day. So this is a tree stamp. It's from this one called Delicate Forest, and I quite like layering unusual textures down. So that's what I'm doing. Ooh, let's put these back together. Oh, woohoo. All right, Ruth, no, that's not a good idea. I didn't put full kind of strength down on there. I'm going to redo that one. I'm not happy with it. Not happy, but I'll come back to it. So with these corner ones, I'm just going to stamp to the right of all the flowers. You don't have to do it that way. You can do it whatever way you want to do it. I just find it easier that way. And you know what? I'm going to flip that round just to make my life, or make it easier for my hands. And now that's flipped upside down, or the other way around. I'm just going to move that over because I don't want that to happen to me again. So I'll make sure I'm completely on the flat there. All right, so that was Lemon Lime Twist. So I've used Daffodil Delight, Melon Mambo and Lemon Lime Twist. And I want to add now this lovely stamp, the Natural Botanicals. It's in the mini catalogue. Oh, thank you, Jennifer. They're so cool. Oh, thank you, Philip. Are you a stamper? Are you a creative yourself? Are you a card maker? Are you? I don't know. Do you make stuff? We are quite a bunch of creatives on here. Some of us do sewing, knitting, crocheting, jewelry making. You know, I think stamping is like a gateway drug into other crafts. Or is it something else? I know what, let's talk about that. For all you crafters out there, what was your gateway craft? What got you into crafting? Hi, Sherry. You are a stamper and you're sewing a quilt. Awesome. Okay, hold on. I've just thought I've put that leaf there now. And if I put a leaf here, it's going to kind of like run into it. And I don't really want that to happen. So sometimes this happens where you kind of go, oh, stamp, stamp, stamp. And then I'm like, oh, I ain't got space there anymore. So I might just pop that there, you know. Yes, just do that. So you can set yourself these rules and then you can break them because it's your paper and you can do what you wanna. Paper crafting was your gateway. Paula started making her own clothes at age 12. Awesome. Thanks for sharing the links, Vic. You're the best. Oh, isn't this lovely? I love this. So bright and happy. Okay, now I'm going to move on to another colour. I was going to go for Granny Apple Green. It's kind of like the obvious choice. But I'm thinking, what about a bit of Coastal Cabana? Colouring book and crayons got you started. Mary's was embroidery at age 12. Oh, seems like 12 is like a pivotal age. Okay, I'm going to go in with this one. This shape does remind me of a certain leaf that can be, you know, imbibed, which is quite funny really, because if anyone follows the Welshpool news, we've been discovering rather a few illegal farms growing such a substance. And yes, it's becoming quite a regular occurrence to hear of a latest discovery of a farm. Put it that way. You'll have to Google it. Yes. So there we go. I started sewing on an old-fashioned treadle machine. Oh, Susan, the best. And Grandma got you hooked on needlework. Janice was making tissue paper flowers and pom-poms in brownies. Oh, very good. Lisa says, Mum got me into crafting because idle hands usually meant trouble, but I started off knitting and cross-stitching, but I've loved stationery, so paper craft seems natural. Mary says, I guess I started at 2 if you count crayons and colouring books. Well, some people can be given a colouring book and it doesn't mean that they are any good at it. Or not what I want me to say by good. They just sort of, they do it, but they don't do anything after that. I started out sketching. Yeah, I still lost drawing. Oh yes, I went through a phase of crepe paper flowers. Yes. Just adding a few more. Look, I've got pink on there. Oh, it's because I've got it on my hand. This was supposed to be a quick one, but okay. There's a weird lump. There's something going on here. I'm gonna have to be careful about that seam there, because look what happened there. I'm going to see if I can match it up. It's not advised to do this. That's not too bad though. All right, so that was Coastal Cabana. I still want to do more Coastal Cabana. Just have a look, see what leaves I've got. Oh, I've still got golden greenery on my desk from the other day. I quite like that one. Should we go for a bit of that? And again, Coastal Cabana, because why not? It's the colour that tells us God loves us. So says Dina Rico. Reminds me when my daughter had been to tea with a school friend. She told me there was a special flower room that had lots of lights and it was kept locked. That'll be the clue, Janice. My mixed media started at age 4. My bag of crayons melted in the sun on the porch. Love it. Oh, Susan, when are you going on your trip? Is that coming soon? Oh, Sherry. Oh, sinusitis is horrible. Okay, so as you can see, I'm doing first generation and second generation to get a pale of version of the leaf. You may not be able to see it very clearly on the screen, but it does make a difference. I'll do one more down here. Okay, all right, I think I'm going to leave it like that. I definitely want some more flowers on here now. So I do have that one. And I do have, of course, all the lovely flowers in this stamp set. So, ooh, what colour should I go for now? Go for a bit of pretty in pink. Oh, finished laundry day today so I can start packing tomorrow. Oh, exciting. What's the weather forecast like? So I'm finding some little lighter spaces because pretty in pink is, it's a light pink, it's not the darkest of pinks, so I don't want it to be fighting with too much of the foliage. So I'm not going to go and plonk it on a really dark spot. So kind of, finding like there's a gap there, so stick that in there. And then also I'm doing second generation because again, depth. Okay, quite like that. Now I'm wondering about bringing back the yellow to do some nice yellow centres of these pink flowers. And there is a fabulous stamp in this set, this one here, that makes a brilliant centre. Okay, hands up, because it's probably easier to ask who hasn't got this stamp than who's got it amongst stampers. Hi, Jane. Oh, you're on oh, bless you, you're antibiotics, prednisone and albuterol. Oh yeah, that'll help. Yeah. Oh, nice. Are you okay with just doing light walking, Susan? Can I just check that the sound is okay as well, please? Because I know I was having issues yesterday. Okay, I quite like that. Do I want any other little flowers? I know I have got this one to go on. But it's really quite big, isn't it? Oh! Hold on a sec. Oh, look at that. Oh, I know it's not exact, but it'll do. Okay, I am fancying a little bit of blue in here now. I'm wondering whether to put a little bit of balmy blue down with something else on top. Bit of azure. Ooh. Ooh, exciting. Not done this combination before. This will be interesting. Right, so I love mixing stamps from different stamp sets together and seeing what fits. So oh, good. Glad the sound is working out. I'm too eager to see how this looks. I'm just going to do it and see. So, Philip, are you a Stampin' Up demonstrator? Or a Stampin' Up user? I use Pretty in Pink, Shaz. Oh, that worked. Right, just got to not get them muddled up. That's the only thing. So I'm using Balmy Blue on this daisy-like stamp here. And I'm kind of just trying to fit it in where I can. All right, swap ink pads. Thanks, Gina. How are you doing today? Right, I'm not going to go over that crease because I've got these. I've done something to these pads that are not as straight as they usually are. I'm going to blame my tools. Yes, I am. It is very cheery. I just fancied something a bit cheery. Today, Oh wow, it was very misty in Welshpool. I looked out my front door at about 20 to 9 or so this morning just to check if it was raining or not, you see, because if it's raining, it affects my choice of footwear. Anyway, so I thought, okay, no, it looks dry out there. And then by the time I actually got to leaving the house, just before 9, as I walked out, it was like this cloud had just descended on Welshpool. It was like really misty. Foggy, maybe. That's the right term, not misty. It's very weird. Right, I've missed one there. Okay, so let me just remind you then, the daisy from Natural Botanicals sits really nicely over this daisy from Textured Floral. All right, just, you know, helping you out there. Then, I'm looking at this leaf now going, ooh, what would that fit over? I need to do some stamp surgery. It'd be very tricky to do it to that one. I don't need to do it. I'm not doing it. Well, that was a nice little happy discovery, that one. Ah, Sherry, yes, I have scheduled one. The only problem is, it is for you, Sherry, because you're in the States, aren't you? I'll probably need to schedule one that's a bit more US time friendly, because the one I have currently scheduled is like going to be 8 o'clock in my morning, which is something like 2 o'clock in your morning, something like that. I feel like I want to do some more little, I need some little more pink flowers. Or I could do some pink petals, I guess. Well, your healing process has begun. That's what we just have to, you have to keep telling yourself. Gina. Just, you know, enjoy the colourful bruises. Bless you. Yeah, Shaz, but it's like 8 o'clock in the morning for us. I mean, I'm going to have to be up because I've got to lead it, but, you know, you don't have to be. You can just do, I'll show you another one. Yeah, have a look at Artful Stamp, bookwen/Artful Stampin. So this stamp here is like this flurry, it's supposed to be like a flurry of leaves, I think. It's called Delicate Forest, so I'm guessing that's what it's about. But I've discovered that if you stamp it multiple times, it looks like, I don't know, almost like, I don't know, like a lilac, or, you know, like a whole load of petals, just, you know. Well, it's just a texture. Whatever, you know, it is what it, you know, whatever you want it to be. So I'm just filling some gaps here. And then I'm going to grab the sort of splottage stamp from Textured Floral, this one, and I'm wondering whether to do that in a bright, that pretty in pink. I'll do it in. Let's see what it looks like. Actually, no, it's fine in the Melon Mambo. It just adds a kind of another layer of texture over the top of it. So it just looks like tiny little buds or flowers and buds together. That's quite pretty. So again, look at your stamp sets and look at combining them. Don't just think, oh, I've got one stamp set, I've got one open, I've only got to use that one. Mix and match. See what fun combinations. I will definitely look back at this video when my new delicate fire set and feel like stamping. Oh, good. Shaz would find the 3:30 a.m. no problem, but the 8:30, yeah. Yeah. Hi, Linda. Okay, that's really pretty. I like that. I do want to put just a little sprinkling of some even smaller flowers now. And I might just have to go to my shelf and see. Oh, I know what. What about these? That's a Saleabration one, but you know, gotta make use of it, haven't I? Hi, Jen. A very happy one. It is. Yeah. Don't do this in the Balmy, because this is a very solid stamp. It's yeah, it is. It's just solid, as in there's no gaps. You know, the image is there. Yeah. Okay, so let's see what this looks like. That's quite pretty, isn't it? And it's very different from anything else I've used on here just yet. So hi, Dawn. Nice to see you. How are you doing? Shaz saying they're from they're rugby players, so they compare bruises and colours and things. Oh yes, arnica's great. Yeah, for healing. Very much so, Gina. If you haven't got any. This reminds you of a sundress he had years ago. Oh, nice. How long has this taken me? Oh, okay, I'm only 35 minutes. Yeah, I didn't really want this to take more than half an hour. I have stopped and chatted along the way, though, haven't I? So that's okay. These little blue flowers can go anywhere. They're brilliant. So I have mentioned this little secret. I think when I do my wreath class, I do tell you guys, but I think I may have mentioned it on a live before, but my little secret weapon are these little small flowers. And the reason they're a secret weapon is because sometimes when I stamp my stems with my flowers, I don't like how I've ended up putting them. So, for example, here I've got a stem on a flower, and really I'd like that stem to be just beside the flower, so it looks like it's coming from the back of it, like here. See, look. Well, no, that actually crosses over. That's not a good example. That one's not too bad. That looks like it's coming from it. So, in order to disguise, I would term that as a little mini boo-boo. Bye, Bonnie. Take care. To disguise that little boo-boo, I would use a nice big, a nice solid stamp like this, but a small one, and stamp my flower, you see, there, because now the boo-boo has disappeared because there are now flowers on it. So this is what I'm looking for, partly, when I go to stamp this layer, is all the areas that I find problematic, where leaves... Okay, so here I've got a leaf almost like hanging in midair here. Don't like that. So I'm going to put a flower there. And... oh yeah, look, there's a bit of a crossover situation here. Don't like that, so pop a flower on it. Okay, so don't tell anybody. All right. Now dottage, yes, I'll put dottage in a minute. Bit of an empty space. You know what? I'm going to leave the empty spaces for dottage. Might actually do some flickage instead of dottage, because I have used a bit of dottage there. So, what colour could we go for? Go for a bit of coastal. Ooh, and the azure. Flowers are the solutions to all problems. Yes. Oh, good, Shaz. That's what it was meant to do. I hope these colours have brightened your day. Right. Jen, I'm trying very hard not to get ink all over my nice new blanket. Hi, Terry. Okay, so that was azure. Now I'm going to do a bit of coastal flickage. Because, you know, there's no rule saying that it only has to be one colour. You can do whatever amount of colours you want to do. And the other thing I've just thought of was maybe to colour some of these leaves. I'm wondering about a bit of pool party. Just going to do some at the edge. See what I think. Ooh, I quite like colouring in some of those. Perhaps not every single one. I just don't like seeing the white through. Yeah, I think that does help. Don't be afraid of applying pens after you've done stamping. Now, if it enhances the stamps, just go for it. Yes, to colouring the leaves, says Terry. Oh, Terry, how's the house? It is Terry that's moving house, isn't it? How's the house thingies going? Or packing, is it you're doing? Oh, I'll tell you where's looking a little bit naked. That corner there. See if I can aim some flicking there. Oh, I might have to just stamp some foliage. Or something there. Oh, I was going to use this. I didn't end up using it. Just using it to put some stuff in the corners there. Oh, that was silly of me. I didn't mean to do that. I'm going to have to cover that up. That was really silly of me. Okay, Ruth. I need to cover that with a flower. I don't like it. That'll do. Oh, that's good, Terry. Hi, Patricia. I think I'm done. Apart from, you know what I might do? I'm going to put a little bit of lemon lime twist just in the centre of these daisies. Oh my goodness. Yes, that works. It just makes those pop a little bit because they were getting lost, weren't they? And it's kind of in keeping with the whole two-tone flowers. We've got yellow and pink here. We've got Daffodil Delight and Melon Mambo. And then we've got the pretty in pink and yellow there. And then that, yes, it all works really well. Pop a little bit there. That's really nice. Actually, even in the centres of these, it would look good as well. Yeah, that works. There we go. Thank you, Tracy. I mean, that makes such a lovely colour combination itself, doesn't it? All right, so let's go over colours then. Mostly use brights, but then did throw in some additional other things. All right, so to start off with, I stamped Daffodil Delight with that big flower from Textured Floral, that one, and stamped it in the opposite direction, just to make sure I had a bit of a yellow base to it, and then stamped the Melon Mambo over the top. And then I did a lot of lemon lime twist sort of leafy backgrounds coming from the flowers, and then did some coastal Cabana leaves, and then some pretty in pink flowers and more Melon Mambo, and Oh, and then the daisies made a marvellous discovery. The daisy from Textured Floral, that one, sits really great underneath that daisy. It's like faux colouring in. It's so easy. So easy. And then just for the little tiny flowers, and you can find whatever you've got in your collection, but currently I've got this one because it's a Saleabration one. It's called Heart Shaped, and those little flowers are really great for that. I did use some leaves from Golden Greenery. That one. Now, this probably would look lovely with a bit of text script on it, but I'm not going to do it today because I think when I decide what I'm going to make, I may decide to add extra text onto the top of this. So, but I won't do it today. Thank you, Bob. Hi, Jim. So the stamp sets that I used tonight were Textured Floral, Natural Botanicals, that's a big leafy one, that's a new one. Golden Greenery. Now this one, now is this retiring? I can't remember. I'll go and check in a second. Heart Shaped and Delicate Forest. Let me just see where Golden Greenery. I'll see if that's still available. Oh, it's an online exclusive. It's not retiring yet. That's an online exclusive. No, that's going to be around for a little bit longer. So that one is still available. And then that's a Saleabration. So if you spend over £110 on order, you can get this for free with some dies. And then Delicate Forest, that's current. That's in the annual catalogue. This is a great one for textured backgrounds. I've used it an awful lot for sort of textures and things. So there you have it. I don't think I've got anything else to tell you. No, that's it. So thank you so much for joining me this evening. If you're brand new to my channel and you want to be able to find me and my creations again, then do subscribe. I know that about 25% of you who watch regularly haven't subscribed yet, so please do subscribe. It does make it easier for you to find me again, and also it just helps me with my algorithms. I know you're probably sick of me saying that now, but also commenting afterwards, after the live, just to say, I don't know, what you like about what I've done. Also, if you've got any questions, I'm more than happy to answer questions. Yeah, please do pop those in the comment section. So there we go. Thank you, everybody. Lovely to see you all. Oh, Dawn, did you say how you were keeping? Sorry, I did ask, but let me just scroll back. I'm just scrolling back. Today's a good day. Oh, good. Good. Okay. I've subscribed and always thumbs up. Terry gets a star. Thanks, Terry. Thanks, Shaz. Oh dear, I shouldn't have laughed that way. It's tickled my throat. Right, I'm going to go. I know, flowers are awesome. Yes, maybe in the comment section, please, could you emoji your favourite emoji flower? That would be great. All right. See you, everybody. Take care. Happy to brighten your day. That's 11.